Welcome to the High Sierra Challenge on the new Rally Raid CB500X Adventure bike, Stage 3 conversion. We found a little more challenging terrain that kind of tends to separate the big adventure bikes from the dirt bikes. But I think the Honda is going to make pretty short work of it from what I've seen so far. We're going to go with Team Orange today on the High Sierra Challenge. We got Steve on the 450 EXC. Travers on the old KTM 640, right? My old bike, yeah. The creek coming out of Bowman Lake Dam right there. So we're gonna work our way across, well, just short of that dam and parallel the lake up there on our way to Meadow Lake. Travers thinks this is pretty funny. We're gonna put my head on Steve's head and Steve's head on my head with the camera and try and get Steve to fly close formation and get some footage of this thing going up the gravel road here, the rock road, and see how the suspension works. So yeah, we haven't sweated our helmets none, huh? Okay, in the name of ratings, here we go. Yeah, 1 million views. YouTube gold potentially here if I dump it. Okay, that was shining my ass pretty good for the camera. I hit bottom pretty good a couple times right here at the top.
I heard it.
You heard it? I heard it. So we might want to stiffen up that suspension if you're going to really hit it hard on stuff like that.
It's pretty rocky. There's some pretty rutted out sections.
There was a deep, mean rut there.
That one where the four-wheelers hosed it out, huh?
Yeah, look good. You're hauling ass, man.
I couldn't even see the road. That's why I dropped back.
Yeah, get your spacing on the dirt because there's those big rocks and holes, but very impressive. That thing worked.
Yeah, it looked good.
Much better than I suspected. All right, we got more fun ahead. Welcome to Bowman Lake portion of the High Sierra Challenge. Right over here on the edge is some of the better ride quality and the sharp rocks. You can feel a little shorter wheelbase of this machine over a KTM. What I like about this suspension is it doesn't crash into the obstacles like my 690 does. Even after loads of suspension work on my 690, the front end still tends to crash into stuff like that. This just rolls right over it if you hit it at a reasonable pace like this. Let's try this first little hill climb out. Yeah, piece of cake. have to find some more challenging terrain than this, I'm afraid, for the Honda. This is just too easy. But then, a lot of guys on big adventure bikes find this kind of stuff really intimidating. Absolute piece of cake on the Honda so far.
Okay, let's watch the Rally Raid Stage 3 suspension work in slow motion, half speed on the videotape. I've reviewed the numbers on the sag for the tractive shock using the manual supplied with the tractive shock. My free sag is approximately 10% of the total travel, and my rider sag is approximately 30% of the total travel, right in spec with the manual. I'll do another video explaining all this in the future. So that tells me I have this correct spring weight and the correct preload on the rear shock. So after riding the bike up here in the Sierras, looks like I want to increase my slow speed dampening a couple of clicks or maybe more to prevent bottoming out on big whoops, and I want to increase my rebound dampening to slow the rate of extension of the rear shock coming out of these bumps. Ride it some more. The amazing thing about this bike is you can go ride 100 miles in the mountains like this all day long and then get back on the tarmac and ride comfortably the 200 miles back to the city whence it came.
Well, the High Sierra Challenge was no challenge at all. It was kind of a bust, huh, boys? We got to find something much more challenging to attack next time.
City bike, man.
It's just a city bike.
It's the rider, not the bike.
That's just a ride through the park there. The Honda CB500X with a Rally Raid Stage 3 conversion. Doing good. Very impressive. Here's a reward for getting off the beaten path, of finding neat places like this. This is Meadow Lake Cemetery at 7,200 feet, a pioneer cemetery. And that says it all right there, what happened to this town. All right, boys.
I hadn't heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Good ride.
Yeah. Light it one up. Cheers.
What do you got, vodka?
And Mommy has a new Honda Civic.
How come the Honda Civic is always the fastest Hot Wheel?
I don't know, but sometimes mine wins.
Yes.
Uh-huh. I did not test yours yet.
Let's go test it.
Yeah.